All right, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. And in this wonderful video, I want to be talking about the crisis. Everybody's freaking out about the crisis. You have the coronavirus doing its thing. You have everybody staying in quarantine. Countries are being locked down. And most importantly, the next financial crisis has just started. In this video, I want to give you a survival guide. I want to tell you how to win in the financial crisis, how to get out on top, and while everybody else is panicking and hoarding and everything is breaking down, if you follow these steps, are going to get out on top. You're going to be fine. You're going to be safe. And in fact, you can actually profit from that and spread positivity and positive healthy vibes, and also you can do a lot of good for yourself and the people around you. So that being said, if you like the idea of making money, if you like the idea of being free, if you like the idea of being secure, then pay attention now, because this video is for you.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
That being said, let's start with the very first issue, and that is a little bit of the harsh news, right? I want to start with the bad news here. That is that jobs are no longer safe. Now, this is something I've actually talked about all the way since 2018 already. You see lots of videos from last year too, where I'm talking about financial crisis, jobs are not going to be safe anymore. It was exactly the same back in 2008, and it's only going to get worse. If things are bad right now, things are first going to get worse before they're going to get good, especially for people who have quote-unquote safe jobs. And I've said this before, this is exactly the same issue that has happened back in 2007, 2008 at the last financial crisis. Lots of people had safe jobs, right? They didn't want to become their own boss. They didn't like the idea of becoming an entrepreneur. They sacrificed their own freedom for safety and job security. Right? And those people then started losing their jobs. Hundreds of thousands of people for Volkswagen, General Motors. So many people have lost their jobs because they've been laid off. Right? That's the first thing that happens. But thank God you thought your job was safe. Right? Now, on top of that, not only do we have that now with the financial crisis, but on top of that, we have automation. Right? We have AI, algorithms, self-driving cars, machines slowly but steadily making more and more workers obsolete. But it's starting only with that. Self-driving cars, buses, people who work as cashiers are being replaced by machines. But it's also going to be more and more algorithms. In fact, there is already proof that certain algorithms can diagnose patients better than actual doctors. Crazy thing. And again, it's only going to get worse before things are going to get better. Jobs are not safe anymore. So if you like safety, it will be more and more coming that actually being your own boss, being self-employed, being an entrepreneur is going to be safer than having a job for a couple of reasons. Number one, you're in control. Okay, you have to understand that you're in control being self-employed. And also that means if you're in control and you are your own boss, you can't get fired. Okay, and on top of that, you have certain skills such as marketing yourself, such as selling your expertise. These skills will always be important for you, and you just don't have these skills if you're working in a regular 9-to-5 job, unless you're working in one of these niches, right? Now, that being said, now that we know that jobs are not safe, what type of online thing is the best to do? And I kind of said it. First thing you have to do when you're doing entrepreneurship nowadays is online. But which one of these are the best? Well, the answer is simple: online coaching and online service providing, for the following reasons. Number one, if you go outside, if you look outside from your window, you can see people are not outside anymore. Okay? More and more people are inside, and this is not going to change over the next couple months. Maybe people will be allowed to go back outside, but a lot of people will not want to go back outside, at least to a lesser degree now than before. Meaning, if you're providing an online service or an online coaching, you now have access to more people. Everybody's inside. We've literally seen that with our own views and the sales of our clients. It's going up very steeply and very rapidly because more and more people spend time inside. Meaning, if you're leveraging the power of social media, if you're getting your clients via manual lead gen, just like we teach our clients, you have access to more people because you have more eyes on you. But more importantly, for the long run, more and more people are waking up to the idea of being coached or taking services online, right? I'm going to give you a very, very simple example. Before this financial crisis, before everybody was forced to stay at home, sure, people were aware of certain things that they can learn things online, but they still had schools. They still had, mentors. They had fitness trainers that they would meet in person, right? They would go to classrooms and so on and so forth. Now seeing that there's a chink in the armor, a crack in the hull of offline coaching, they all will transition to online coaching because they're like, hey, I can't do things offline anymore. I still want to learn. I still want to get better. Hell, I still want to be fit. How can I do things from the comfort of my home? So again, we've already been expecting this ever since 2018. And I've been telling you ever since last year, ever since I created this channel, that online coaching and online service providing will only rise in demand, and that rapidly. Okay, so again, I recommend you to stop thinking about your job as being safe. And I recommend you starting to build something online, preferably online coaching or online service providing, as soon as you can, because the numbers for those are only indicating that it's going to go up, regardless of the crisis, or in fact, even because of the crisis. Okay. Now, that being said, though, does that mean you can half-assedly jump on the hype train and just make a lot of sales without really caring? No, that is not true. And I'm going to tell you the same that I've just told all our clients last week, and that is you have to be good at sales. Sales, 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 sales. This is the one and only most important, top, undefended priority when it comes to getting out on top in the financial crisis. If you don't know how to sell, you're gonna have a bad time, okay? And the moment you know how to sell, you never have to worry about money ever again. Whether that is with online coaching or online service providing, whether that is in 20 years, whether that is in 15 years or 30 years whatsoever, the skill of sales will always be important for you, because either you're selling your services or your online coaching, or you're selling yourself, your expertise, you as maybe wanting to become part of a team whatsoever. You have to learn sales. There's no way around that. And that's exactly what we teach our clients too, right? Little side note, you do not need to be a born salesperson. You do not need to be an extroverted, highly charismatic person. Anybody can learn sales. I can teach my grandmother how to learn sales, literally. Literally, I can teach my grandmother sales. She'll be fine, Now, you got to understand that there's two types of people now when it comes to sales. There's people who have been making sales in the last couple of years while the economy was great, even though they've been half-assing it. Maybe they've gotten some sales. It's fine. I don't really double down on the skills of sales because I'm making money. It's good enough, right? Now, these people will now have a very, very hard time when it comes to their next financial crisis that has just started. The people that have always taken sales seriously, they will now actually end up making more money than ever before. So you got to understand that. It's not all going down in the financial crisis. It's going down for those who haven't taken it seriously, for all the B players and C players on the market. And it's going to go up for all these people who have always taken it seriously, for all the A players out there. So actually, somebody just asked me just the other day on my Instagram, Max, what do you think now about the online coaching scene? What's going to happen? I'm like, I'm not worried. Hell, I'm hyped. I'm freaking hyped because of all the losers out there, all the whack jobs that are offering things online as coaches or service providers, all the people who don't know how to do it properly, they're going to go down. They're going to be annihilated. Who are they going to be annihilated by? By us, by our clients. It's that simple, because we teach our clients a way to actually make sales. We teach our clients to actually generate sales on a constant basis, right? Almost like a conveyor belt, because we have such a strong focus on sales. All right? You got to understand that. You got to understand what's happening with your mindset too, though, because the coronavirus, while being an actual virus, goes along with another virus, and that is the mindset virus. And I've mentioned this before in a video before, if you've watched that as well. The mindset virus of panic, of negativity, of scarcity. Everybody hoarding right now, right? Like they're goddamn crazy. Well, they've been infected by the mindset virus. They're like sheep. They're following the hype news. They're following the fear-mongering news outlets right now. They just want to do panic, panic, panic. That's what a loser does. That's what a sheep does. If you want to be the wolf, if you want to be the winner, if you want to be a shark, like we always used to say, you have to have a mindset of opportunity. You have to have a mindset of wanting to make money. You have to want to get out on top. Because if you want to get out on top, you're not going to take sales lightly. You're not going to derp around. You're not going to procrastinate. You're going to take action now. Most importantly, how many people do you know? Maybe it's even yourself who are now taking time off, right? They can't go to their job. Everything is in quarantine. Great, finally I can watch some more Netflix. Finally I can go play some video games, right? You've already lost if that was your thought process. You've already lost, my friend. It is time to think like a winner nowadays and say, I'm going to double down on this. I'm going to use the extra spare time that I'm now maybe getting from my job and build my own business. So by the time that the crisis is over, by the time people are allowed to go back to their jobs, I've already started building something. I'm maybe already making my first sales. Hell, we have clients getting their first 4, if not even 5 figures after a couple goddamn weeks. While other people are procrastinating, watching Netflix, playing video games. You can't get started, but you have to want it. You have to think like a winner. You have to be a wolf, a shark, and not a loser sheep. All right? Winners start investing in themselves. They're in for the long run. They understand that if they start now, they're going to set a very, very solid foundation to be safe in the upcoming financial crisis that has just started. You have to understand that. Okay? You have to understand that. On top of that, what has worked before is still going to work. Meaning, all the things that we've been preparing our clients for over the last year, over the last 1.5 years even, all these things that we've been preparing our clients for are still going to work. Of course, they're still going to work. People will still want expertise. People are still willing to pay money for mentors. Hell, I would even say people are more willing now to pay for mentors because they feel lost, because they're scared, and because they still want to have a good life. And they see that things are not just going to be given to them. So if you step in here with a mindset of value giving, of helping people, and of getting sales, it's a win-win for everybody. You're helping these people with their expertise, with your online services. You're making money. You're being safer than with a regular 9-to-5 job. And again, you're coming out on top. Things that have worked before are still going to work, but only if you're taking it seriously and only if you're not half-assing things. The time to get away with being half-assing is over. All these wannabe entrepreneurs out there are going to be gone, mark my words, within the next 6 to 12 months. Their sales are going to go down. They're going to be gone. They're going to be annihilated by us, annihilated by our clients because they've been half-assing things. Okay? You're going to have a bad time if you're half-assing things. People who made money via a proven structure before, via a proven structure, and they've been following that, they will survive. They will come out on top, and they're gonna have a good time. At the end of the day, you're watching this video now, you're still watching this, meaning you have an urge to win. You're still watching this video because you have an urge to get out on top. At the end of the day, it's about the loser you versus the winner you. The loser you is gonna X out of this video. It's going to go back to watching Netflix, watching some entertaining stuff on YouTube, panicking, hoarding. Oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Thinking the exact same thing that people back in 2007, 2008 have thought. The winner you is going to buckle up. The winner you is going to, tighten up that belt and say, I want to get out on top. It's going to be a little harder, but I'm going to follow a proven process, and I'm going to be a shark. I'm going to be a wolf, and I'm going to make things happen. Jobs are not safe anymore. Become an entrepreneur. Do things online. Online is going to win. More and more people are going to go online. Mark my words. So if you're a winner, if you want to get out on top, you can book a free consulting call either with me directly or with an expert from our team. All you have to do is click that link down in the description below or the link that appears somewhere here right now. Click that link and you can book a free consulting call. The way this works is you click on that link, it brings you to a page. There's important information for you waiting on that page. Read through that information, and then at the bottom of that page, you fill out the application and you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. So if you already have a skill and you want to learn how to monetize it via online coaching so you can be your own boss, so you cannot be fired, then that call is for you. If you're already making some money, maybe you've been making some money offline with that, but you want to transition to online, scale it, make it more legit, that call is for you. But even if you just like the idea of being free, of being safer than in a 9-to-5 job, and you want to make things happen, but you don't know how, you don't know what you could be offering people, then that call is for you as well. We can analyze your skills. We can tell you what exact model fits best for you. We know the market, all right? So again, tap that link that appears somewhere here right now or the link down in the description. It's the same link. book a free consulting call. More and more people want to jump on that free consulting call, especially now because they understand how severe the situation is. So if the link still works, it means we still have a spot open for you. And yeah, maybe talk to you very, very soon. I'd be very excited about helping you. Let's get you started. Thank you very much for watching, and GG.
I closed my first customer today, 1,400 euros. Very excited, of course. Very happy. Looking forward to the future. Thanks a lot to all the coaches and all the good vibes in the group. Very happy. Just follow the steps and you'll have success.